Over the last year, I had the privilege to catch up with quite a few Constantia Insurance partners, and in all my conversations, it was clear that Constantia really cares for their partners and that it's most certainly a win-win for all. I'll be continuing with these conversations in the next few months, and I hope that you learn as much as what I do as we go along. Today, I have the privilege to talk to Dan Moeti, CEO of Arella Underwriting Managers, one of the new kids on the block. Dan, it's great to connect.
Great to connect with you, Rianet.
Please tell me about yourself before we go into the business.
How long do you have? Because
Okay, the short version, please.
short version, okay. You should always start
Yeah.
with that first with people like us. Okay, I hail from the Free State in Welkom, the mining town. So yeah, I'm a father of three, two daughters and one boy, married to a beautiful lady, my wife Tsepiso. And I started my insurance career in Stellenbosch with Alexander Forbes. I'm very proud to say that they have taught me as a company to be the kind of an insurance specialist I am today. So from there, yes, I evolved into the various roles, including to be the Chief Risk Officer and Executive Vice President at South African Airways. And I've been a Managing Director of an insurance broking firm called Westminster. And I've been in the underwriting side with the insurers like ABSA and Hollard before in the executive role in various functions, I would say. So yeah, in short, that's me prior to joining Arella, which was started by my partner Sitsaba, whom the media will meet and the public at a later date, and we will tell our story, how we came about.
Yeah, perfect. So you've got quite a long career in the industry. How many years is that in total,
Well, it started
Dan?
in 1994. I mean, like
Okay.
I like to say over 27 years. And
Yeah.
I started as a graduate trainee all the way into the executive position.
Okay.
So
27
I have
years.
been, yeah,
Yeah, it's a long time.
it is.
Arella Underwriting Managers is quite a new UMA. Tell us the short. You said we'll hear later more. So tell us what you can now. What
Okay.
and then please include what insurance solutions Arella provides, how old the company is, and maybe you can share some insight into the name. I'm sure there's a story on how you chose the
Yes.
name.
Look, I will be honest. My partner chose the name Arella. It stands for a messenger of God. What he had in mind when he started the company was he wants to create an environment where everyone wins and everyone benefits. Because insurance can be a tricky environment, and the public seem to view it as insurers take our money and they don't want to pay the claims. So he wanted to, put the customers' minds at ease to say, we are here, we're going to look at your interest, trust us.
So what
That's
insurance, what is your offering for those who don't know Arella?
Okay. Our offering, the main focus currently, because we are a startup, we want to focus on the things we can execute well. We're focusing on the funeral policies in the market, both in the group schemes and the individual. By that I mean we target the brokers who can get us into the corporate businesses where there is some sort of an employee benefit scheme that we can be used as an additional market. So that is number one. In terms of our license, we can do other products in a non-life, like legal insurance, which is what we will do later, and warranty and a whole lot of others. So the type of products that we want to focus on, we want to focus on simple products that are not necessarily underwritten, easy to sell from the brokers that we are targeting, that they don't need to go to the university to understand our offering.
Okay.
So that is our strategy in terms of entering the market. We don't want complex policies like in life insurance. We don't want to do that. We want to
Yeah.
do a simple funeral, accident and health, credit life type products, warranty, legal insurance, the devices insurance, and ticket refunds, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old is the company, Dan?
The company started in 2019, the first registration, but in terms of operating, we started to operate on the 1st of March this year.
Oh,
It was a long journey going through the process with Constantia, with the regulator. The product offering that we want to enter the market with has to go through a whole lot of governance processes, which
yeah,
we had to complete first. Yeah.
because you're doing it right. So that's good. Quickly tell me who your team members are.
My team members, I'll start with the founder and my fellow director, Setsaba Bekwa. He is the executive chairman, whom the two of us have started Arella to be where it is. And we have secured services of two brilliant minds in the industry. One is Mr. Gordon Ndoro. He's head of our IT. He has had a sterling career in the space of IT and enabling the businesses like us in the past. And then we have Tebuo Kwenana. She is our head of operations, looking after claims, policy admin, and underwriting, with lots of experience also in this space, both in life and non-life space.
In your company profile, I read that the creation of Arella UMA has been a 3-year journey involving extensive research into South Africa and the rest of Africa's buying trends within the funeral market. This has led you to develop specific products and go-to-market strategies for optimal success. What are some of those strategies? Would you mind sharing it?
Yeah, we don't want to give away the trade secrets, but we can tell you with the research, what we found out is that most insurance companies, they've kind of gotten tired of going to the low income households or trying to understand that market. Because we live there, we come from there. Some of the products that we found that they're not priced for certain markets. So what we pride ourselves in as one of the strategies that we have developed is that we will go to a particular segment of the market. We will understand what their needs are together with their brokers, and we will price it accordingly. And in pricing comes a whole lot of other things that we consider. We have seen that most companies, they like to add what is called the value-added products that some of them customers don't need. All what they want is a cash payout. So our products are flexible enough to mix and match with what the customers need. Do you want a cash benefit, or do you want a whole lot of other benefits that goes with your insurance product? For instance, do you want a grocery benefit? Do you want a car hire? Do you want a cow, for instance? So we focus more on what we understood the customers want, and some they're taking out the policies to contribute to their family members who cannot afford to bury their loved ones. They just want cash to say to the aunties or to the uncles or to their nephew or cousins, here is my contribution to the passing of your loved one. It could be 5,000, it could be 2,000. So we are playing in that space. And the way we're going to deliver our solution is going to involve various payment mechanism, the voucher. There's a whole lot of other stuff that I want the market to wait and see.
It sounds all very exciting, and you really operate in a market that is so critical for us as an industry. It is also a market that needs a massive amount of education. Your comment on that?
Yes, because as a UMA, we are not permitted by law to go direct to the customers, we have to work through the brokers. So we will provide education to the brokers, enable them using various strategies. We could use a video for them to go train their sales reps or themselves into the markets that they have chosen. So we will not be going straight into the public and training them, but our brokers will be enabled by us and Constantia to be able to provide the education that is so much needed in this industry.
Yeah, it is a critical role you will be playing. How did the Constantia Insurance and Arella relationship started?
Look, as you have said, I've been in the industry long. So when my partner came to me asking for help, looking at what I know in the market and the speed that we needed to get into the market, I looked at various insurance companies and I said, which is the best fit? Apart from me knowing Peter Todd from my days in Stellenbosch, was I have always known about Constantia and I have always liked how they do things. They are in a sweet spot. They are not too big. So therefore, we gathered if we partner with them, we will be able to move fast. They will match our speed of execution. And it has been a blessing to be with an insurance company that can move as quickly. And they're taking us serious also. So whatever we want to bring on the table, they're willing to listen. So yeah, it came about from me knowing who can match our speed to what we are trying to get to, and also to be strategically aligned. A partner in insurance company who's going to be there with you. You are just not a number. You actually matter. You are part of the family.
Yeah, I think you most certainly chose the right partner there. And the importance of networking also here comes to mind, how important it is that we talk to each other and that we know our colleagues in the industry, right?
Correct.
Um, there are definite challenges, but also definite opportunities in the market that you are playing. What would you highlight as some of the challenges and opportunities?
Challenges is the accessibility to the products, which we are trying to overcome by going to the areas where the underserved live and partner with the brokers or intermediaries who are in that space. And just so that you understand, when I say partners, we not only partner with the brokers, we partner with the companies that have customer base in the areas that we want to participate in. I mean, we are in the middle of finalizing a partnership with a company that provides some service to the shack dwellers. That is how low we go to the segments that so we are in the process of finalizing that. Once that is done, we will be able to go and announce the partnership to the public. So yeah, that's in short the type of structure that we have. Brokers and the non-insurance companies that we partner with.
Okay. Um, you have competition in the funeral market, but I think you mentioned, I wanted to say what makes Arella different and unique, but I think you've highlighted quite a few things that makes you stand out. And one of the things is that all the funeral insurers are not UMAs, which brings a different angle to your offering, right? A last word to the FAnews audience from your side. Anyone who would think to do business with you, or just a general comment to our audience, which is obviously the brokers.
Yes, the last word is put us to the test. You'll be pleasantly surprised how much we know about the industry and how quick we are able to come to the solution. And most importantly, we like to co-create with our brokers and our insurance partner being Constantia. So we listen. We don't give you an off-the-shelf product because some markets are different and they have got to be treated differently. So yeah, that is the number one thing that I say makes us stand above the rest. We are a administration house that can develop products based on the needs of the brokers and their customers. And we price it aggressively to make sure that we get the volumes that we need.
I like what I hear, Dan, and I think you're going to be a force to be reckoned with going forward, because you see the personalization, you see the need to get to the right audience, and you've got ways to get to them. So I am excited to see what the future holds for you as a brand new company. The world is your oyster, clearly.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. And thanks, FAnews and Constantia, for exposing us to the world. And they won't be disappointed. They'll be pleasantly surprised.
I am sure. So thank you very much for your time today, Dan, and it was great to meet you.
Thank you kindly. All of the best.